facilitate our learners, Safte has created learner Gmail accounts on each of the Chromebooks, so you don't have to log into your account again and again. It is already embedded in your Chromebook and you can access it directly by opening Gmail. You can open Gmail by clicking on this icon here that says Gmail. As you open Gmail, you can see that your account is already logged in. It's important to acquaint yourself with the Gmail because all of your future correspondence will happen here, and even your teachers are going to send you the Zoom meeting link on Gmail. This is how a Gmail account looks like. We start from the left corner section, and in this section the first option is compose. So if I click that option, it let me create a new email. So for example, if I click compose, it will open a new dialog box, and this dialog box have three sections: to, subject, and an email writing space. For example, if I like to email Hannah, I would write her email address on to section. So Hannah's email address is hannah@safte.org.uk. Now I will write the subject of the email. Subject is simply telling the purpose that why I'm sending her an email. So for example, I'm sending her an email to know about the ESOL program. Now, after that, I can continue writing the email asking her about all the details of it by writing in the next section. I start my email saying, Dear Hannah, and I go on with whatever I need to write. You will see here that Gmail gives me an option of auto completing my sentence. So, for example, I like to write how are you? So Gmail has already given me an option to auto complete it. To complete it, I need to press the tab key on my keyboard. When I do that, the sentence will be auto completed according to the suggestion of Google that has made. You can enlarge this dialog box by clicking on this button. When you click on it, you can see that it is now in maximize size, and when you click it back again, it will go back to its own position. Similarly, if you want to minimize the dialog box, you can click on this button, and to open it again, you can click on that button again. If you want to close this window, you can click on this little X here. You can change the look of your text by selecting it and going into the option mentioned below. For example, if I click on this option, I can change the writing style of my text which I have written on my email. So for example, if I choose white, it changed the writing style there. I can get it back to it by choosing again. I can also change the size of my text, that how it's looking. So this is what I can do with it. So these are like multiple options that I could use in my email to make it look more attractive. I can also undo and redo some of these stuff in my email. For example, if I write thank you very much and I do not like to write very much, I can go back and do it undo and it will disappear. But if I like to have very much back, I will go and click on the redo and it comes back again. To send my email, I simply go to the blue button that has mentioned send on it. I click it and the email will go. The next option after compose is inbox. Inbox is a place where you receive all of the emails from the senders. So you can see that the emails that are unopened are all in bold. When you open the email, the email becomes unbold. For example, in this case here. Now let's see the email that what does it say. So for example, I have received this email from Humaira at Safte. I want to reply to her. So I do not have to go back to the compose and create a new email for that. What I could do here is I go to this little arrow in the right corner, click on it, and when I click it, it opens a new dialog box for me in the same email so that I could write my reply on it and send it to her again. You can always go to this little bin here to discard or delete any of the email that you want to delete. Now the other option after inbox is start. What does start really do is it marks your one of the email which you think it's important with star. So when you go into the star section, you can see that email in that section. This is important because when you have some of the very important email, for example, if I send you some of the login details or password and you do not want to lose that email, you can always start that email and keep it secure in the start section. The other important section is your sent section, and in this sent, there will be all the emails that you have sent to people. So, as I haven't sent anything right now, this folder is empty. Then in draft, you can find all those emails which you haven't sent but are in the process of writing. So this is a very advantageous feature of Gmail that it doesn't delete anything and you do not have to rewrite anything because it all gets saved in draft. Then when you click on more, you can see further options popping out. In these options, there are two main options that I want to tell you. One is spam. The spam is a folder where Gmail decides that which are the emails that looks like advertisement, fraud, fake, dangerous or suspicious go in. So all of the emails that are not relevant to you goes to spam folder. But sometimes some of important email also goes to spam because sometimes the Gmail doesn't recognize some of the email IDs. So in that case, it may happen that your teacher or I or anybody from Safety team would ask from you that you should check your spam also for some of the updates and emails. So you need to remember that spam is here in the more section. Then below spam, we have trash. All of the deleted emails, whether you have deleted it from inbox, sent, start, or draft, they all comes up here. Trash doesn't delete your emails until 30 days. So if you have deleted something mistakenly, you can come back to trash and you can find that email and retrieve it from here. This is a very important feature. So make sure that whenever you delete something, do not delete it directly from the trash as well so that you can retrieve it afterwards. By going to right upper corner and clicking it, you can see the Gmail account that you have, and also you can change the setting of your account by clicking on the Manage Google account. Here you see different options that are available for you to change your settings accordingly. In the personal info, you can change your name, your picture, your date of birth, and you can also change your password from here, which I'll explain you in later videos. Then in the other section of data and personalization, you can change further settings and so on with the other settings. So whichever setting you like according to your need, you can put up into this into the account by following this method. This is the basic intro of Gmail account. Now we will look into Zoom.